The moment you get your first real traction, everything changes, not just on the screen, but inside your mind, because now the question is no longer, can I do this? It becomes, can I do this again? And that question, that quiet pressure, is where most creators lose their rhythm, because repeating success is a completely different game than achieving it once. And as Ali stared at his growing numbers, he felt that shift, that weight of expectation creeping in, but this time, he didn't let it control him. Instead of rushing to upload another video immediately, Ali did something most creators avoid. He slowed down, he stepped back, and he studied his own success like an outsider, almost like a detective analyzing a case, because he knew that if he didn't understand why his content worked, he would eventually fall back into randomness. And randomness is the enemy of consistency. He broke everything down: the opening hook, the pacing, the structure, the emotional beats, even the moments where viewers dropped off, and what he discovered was both simple and powerful. It wasn't one thing that made the video work, it was alignment, every element working together, the hook pulling attention, the middle maintaining curiosity, the ending delivering satisfaction, and missing even one of these pieces could collapse the entire experience. But here's where it gets deeper, because many creators, after tasting success, start chasing virality instead of value. They begin over-dramatizing, over-editing, over-complicating their content, thinking that more intensity equals more growth. But in reality, it often does the opposite, because audiences can feel when something is forced, when something loses authenticity. Ali recognized that trap early, and instead of trying to outdo his previous video, he focused on replicating the principles, not the exact format, because he understood that audiences don't want repetition. They want familiarity with freshness, something that feels consistent yet new at the same time, and achieving that balance is where real mastery begins. As he worked on his next video, he kept one rule in mind: every second must earn its place. No filler, no unnecessary delays, no wasted moments, because attention is fragile, and once lost, it rarely comes back. And this discipline forced him to become sharper, more intentional, more aware of every detail. Meanwhile, something interesting was happening on his page. His older videos, the ones that once struggled, started getting new views, because as his page gained traction, Facebook began redistributing his previous content, testing it again with new audiences, and this created a ripple effect where one good video didn't just perform alone, it lifted everything around it. This is the hidden advantage most beginners don't realize. Your page isn't just a collection of posts, it's a system where each piece of content supports the others, and once momentum starts building, even your past efforts can come back to life. And Ali saw this happening in real time, reinforcing one key belief: nothing is ever truly wasted if you keep improving. But with growth also came noise, more comments, more opinions, more feedback, not all of it positive, and this is where another challenge emerged, because now Ali had to decide what to listen to and what to ignore, because trying to please everyone is the fastest way to lose direction. He started focusing on patterns again, not individual comments, but overall behavior, what the majority responded to, what consistently worked, and by doing that, he avoided the trap of emotional reactions, staying grounded in data rather than opinions, and that clarity kept his content focused and effective. And then came the next realization: consistency isn't about frequency, it's about reliability, about delivering value in a predictable way so your audience knows what to expect from you. And Ali stopped worrying about posting every day. Instead, he focused on posting right, even if it meant taking more time. As his next video went live, there was no fear, no overthinking, just quiet confidence, because now he had a system, a process he trusted. And while he knew that not every video would explode, he also knew that every video would teach him something, move him forward, refine his approach, and that's the moment most creators never reach: the shift from chasing results to trusting the process, because once you reach that point, growth is no longer accidental. It becomes inevitable. By the end of that phase, Ali wasn't just someone who had a viral video anymore. He was becoming something far more dangerous in this space: a creator who understood the game, who could adapt, who could evolve, and most importantly, who could keep going no matter what the numbers said. Because in the long run, success doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the most consistent thinkers, the ones who learn, adjust, and refuse to stop, and Ali had quietly stepped into that category, whether he realized it fully or not.